Welcome to Knight Gambit TV is not just a channel to earn money. The main goal is to help chess players grow, from complete beginners to future grandmasters. This channel is created to inspire and motivate chess players, teach powerful tactics and strategies. Chess builds strong thinking and confidence. Fire guide beginners step by step to higher levels. Every video is made with one purpose: backhand index pointing right to improve your chess skills and mindset. Winning games is important, but improving your thinking is the real victory. Let's go to the moves. In this position, it is black to move, and black has a powerful tactical idea: a double attack that destroys white's defense. First move, 1, rook to e1 check. The black rook from e2 moves to e1, giving check to the white king on g1. This is a forcing move. White has no time to ignore it. The rook is also invading deep into white's position. White responds, 2 king to f2. The white king moves from g1 to f2 to escape the check. Other moves like blocking are not possible or would lose material immediately. Now comes the brilliant follow-up. 2, rook takes c1. The same black rook from e1 goes to c1 and captures the white bishop on c1. This is not just a capture. It removes a key defender and sets up the main tactic. White is almost forced to respond. 3, rook takes c1. The white rook from a1 moves to c1 and captures the invading rook. At first glance, it seems like white is winning material back. But now comes the winning blow. 3, queen takes f4 check. The black queen from c7 moves to f4, capturing the white pawn on f4. This is the key move, a double attack. The queen gives check to the white king on f2 and simultaneously attacks the rook on c1. White cannot save everything. If the king moves, the rook on c1 will fall. If the rook is protected, the king remains in danger. This combination shows the power of coordination between the rook and queen, and how a simple check can lead to a devastating double attack. Black wins. Let's go to the second tactic puzzle. Hello chess lovers. Welcome back to the Knight Gambit TV. Today's second tactic puzzle, we're looking at a powerful double attack tactic where black completely destroys white in just a few moves. Let's break it down step by step. We start from this position where it is black to move. Fire move: black plays knight takes e5. Black plays knight takes pawn on e5. This is the knight from c4 jumping to e5. This move is not just a capture. It opens lines and creates threats. The knight attacks central squares and removes an important pawn protecting white's position. Move second, queen e3. White responds with queen to e3, trying to defend and keep control over the center. The queen also eyes the e5 square and supports the d4 knight. Move 2, black plays queen takes d4. Now comes the brilliant move. Black plays queen takes knight on d4. The black queen from b6 captures the white knight on d4. This is the start of a double attack. Black is targeting multiple weaknesses at once. Move 3, queen takes d4. White has no choice but to recapture. The white queen from e3 goes to d4, capturing the black queen. Move 3, moves black replies with knight f3 check. Boom! The winning move. The black knight from e5 jumps to f3, giving check to the white king on g1. Now look closely. This knight is attacking two things at once: the king and the queen on d4. This is a classic double attack fork. White cannot save both. After the king moves, black will capture the queen and win the game easily. This is a perfect example of how knights create deadly forks. Always watch for double attacks, especially with knights in the center. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Knight Gambit TV. Thank you, God bless you. Let's go to third tactic puzzle. Welcome back to the Knight Gambit TV. Today we're looking at a beautiful double attack tactic that shows the power of coordination between the rook and knight. Let's start from the position. White has 2 rooks, one on f8 and one on g5, and a knight on g3. Black's king is on h6, slightly exposed, and there's also a dangerous queen on c3. It's white to move, and the attack begins. Move first, white plays rook h8 check. White plays rook from f8 to h8, delivering a powerful check. This is not just a check, it's a forcing move. The rook cuts off escape squares and pushes the black king into a vulnerable position. Now black has only one realistic move. Black replies with king takes g5. The black king captures the rook on g5, stepping into the center of danger. At first glance, it looks like black has removed an attacker. But this is exactly what white wants. Now comes the brilliant tactical shot. Move 2, white plays knight e4 check. White moves the knight from g3 to e4, giving check. But this is much more than just a check. It's a double attack. The knight is attacking 2 targets at the same time. The black king on g5, the black queen on c3. This is the key idea. The king must respond to the check, and after it moves, white will simply capture the queen on c3, winning massive material. Black cannot save both the king and the queen. This is the essence of a double attack tactic. And that's why this position is completely winning for white. If you enjoyed this tactical breakdown, subscribe to the Knight Gambit TV for more powerful chess ideas. Let's go to the 4th tactic puzzle. Thank you, God bless you. Let's go to the deadly double attack 4th tactic puzzle. One move, destroys black. In this powerful tactical position, white is ready to strike with a brilliant idea. Let's break it down move by move. White starts with first moves rook takes f6. A stunning rook sacrifice. The rook from f3 captures the piece on f6. At first glance, this looks like a simple capture, but it's much deeper. White is deliberately giving up material to open lines and expose the black king. The key idea here is to remove the defender and create tactical chaos around the king. Now black is almost forced to respond with first moves queen takes f6. The queen captures the rook on f6. If black doesn't take, they simply lose material and the position collapses anyway. But by accepting the sacrifice, black walks straight into white's trap. Now comes the killer move. Second moves queen c7 check. This is the heart of the combination. The queen moves to c7, giving a powerful check to the black king on g7. But this is not just a check, it's a double attack. First, the queen is targeting the king, forcing it to move. Second, it creates a deadly threat. Queen c8 or queen g7 mate ideas depending on how black responds. The king has no safe squares, and black cannot defend everything at once. Notice how all of white's pieces are perfectly coordinated. The bishop on h5, the queen on c7, and the pawn structure restrict the king's escape. Black is completely helpless. No matter what move is played, white will either deliver checkmate or win decisive material. This is a perfect example of how a sacrifice check double attack can instantly win the game. Let's go to the 5th tactic puzzle. To the 5th and last tactic puzzle, devastating double attack. One move wins instantly. In this position, white to move, and there's a brilliant tactical opportunity on the board. At first glance, black seems solid, but one mistake changes everything. Move first rook takes f8 check. White sacrifices the rook on f8. This is not just a random capture, this is a calculated double attack idea. The rook takes the piece on f8, forcing black into a critical decision. Now black has 2 choices. If black replies with king takes f8, king takes rook. This looks natural, but it walks straight into disaster. Move 2, queen b8 check. Boom, a powerful check from the queen. The white queen attacks the king and controls key escape squares. Black's king is exposed, and this leads to a completely winning position for white. The king is dragged into the open, and white will soon deliver checkmate or win massive material. So capturing with the king is a blunder. Main line, black replies with q takes f8. Black tries to stay safe by capturing with the queen instead. But now comes the real killer move. Move second moves queen d5 check. This is the heart of the combination. The queen gives check, but more importantly, it creates a double attack. The queen simultaneously attacks the rook on c4 and threatens devastating follow-ups against the king. Black cannot defend everything at once. The king is under pressure, and material loss is inevitable. This is the beauty of double attacks. One move, 2 threats, and total collapse. Final result, white is completely winning. Lesson: Always look for forcing moves like checks, captures, and threats. One tactical idea can destroy even a strong position. Okay, thanks everyone. God bless you.